Premier have both asserted that the Grassy Mountain coal mine will improve the environment by reclaiming the historical mine footprint from the 1960s. They don't want to tell Albertans about how this exploration is larger, with more test pits digging deeper for an even larger mine than what was already rejected. They want Albertans to believe that this advanced project can never die, because even though it's been denied. They don't want to tell Albertans that nowhere in this new exploration proposal do Northback Mines talk about reclaiming their footprint. Will the minister be upfront with Albertans about what is involved with this exploration proposal?
The Honourable the Minister of Energy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to assure the member that, first of all, we're not going to do what the NDP tried to do in 2015, 2016, 2017. We are not going to invite Australian and other country billionaires into Alberta to mine the coal in any way they want to do, Mr. Speaker, especially not Category 2 lands. Now, Mr. Speaker, they made some amazingly bad moves for Albertans in relation to our environment. We're going to put people first, Albertans first, Mr. Speaker. That means clean water that is protected by this government, clean environment that is protected by this government, Mr. Speaker, including the land and the air. We are going to protect Albertans.
The Honourable Member for Banff-Kananaskis.
Okay, well, let's talk about some bad moves that this government has made then. Given that coal exploration also comes with its own impacts, particularly in the form of new road building and what is referred to as linear disturbance, which impacts ecosystem function in many ways. Given that in 2020, when the coal policy was revoked, 450 kilometers of new roads and redisturbed roads were approved for coal exploration by the AER. And given that these roads are supposed to be reclaimed within 5 years of exploration permits, can the minister guarantee these roads will be reclaimed by 2025? And how many kilometers of road have been reclaimed so far?
The Honourable the Minister of Energy and Minerals.
Mr. Speaker, acting in the best interests of Albertans means we are open-minded about the long-term solution of the best interest of Albertans. It doesn't mean we're closed-minded, Mr. Speaker. It also doesn't mean that we have the #1 export terminal in North America for coal, like their cousins to the west of us in NDP land have in BC, Mr. Speaker. The mothership in Ottawa is truly in control. There are record shipments in BC, and meanwhile, the NDP in Alberta are suggesting that they stand up for the people of Alberta on coal. They don't, Mr. Speaker. They never have. They never will. They should stop focusing on something that they have absolutely.
The Honourable Member for Banff-Kananaskis.
Okay, I'll take that as a zero. Given that coal exploration projects from 2020 resulted in a road density 3 times higher than what ecosystems can sustain in some parts of the eastern slopes, and given that these currently unreclaimed roads are shedding sediment into waterways, spreading invasive weeds, and damaging the precious eastern slopes every day, given that reclamation of industrial liabilities and impacts seems to be a continual struggle for this government, what assurances do Albertans have that these exploration roads and test pads will actually be reclaimed, or that a Grassy Mountain mine would fully be reclaimed anyway?
The Honourable the Minister of Energy.
Mr. Speaker, we are going to listen to Albertans. We are going to make sure we have comprehensive consultation on the land use right across Alberta, because it is so important to Albertans. But, Mr. Speaker, what we aren't going to do is talk one way and act another. We are going to do what's in the best.
The Honourable the Minister of Energy.
We are going to listen carefully. We are going to do what's in the best interest of Albertans always, Mr. Speaker, and we are going to make sure we do that truly listening to all Albertans, Mr. Speaker, and making sure their best interest, their environment, is taken as cause #1. Thank